it's a post-Trump rally that's going to lead into a blow-off top around SPY 600. So here, basically, here now. They're going to start selling their longs, maybe 610, 620, something like that. And then they're going to sell it short because they like to double their money and make retail hold the bag by suckering them in with one of these candles. Bra, ba, 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 ba. They like that candle. And so they're like, I'm missing it. I'm fearing missing out of it. Let me buy in. Meanwhile, this is just like algos pushing this number up. It's not even like real people. It's like retailers. Uh, I mean, first of all, I'm buying this because I'm following, traders that know what they're doing, and they're buying it as well. So I'm not saying that it's going to crash anytime soon. It could rally for a week or two, maybe a month. But whether it's Q125 or tomorrow, they're gonna sell it, and they're gonna sell it hard. So like they're just waiting for a reason, but they can't really sell it until they get enough people to hold their bags for them. And basically, they need exit liquidity from the retailers of the world. And so all the retirees, all the retirement funds, all of those got to pay for the bankers' big wins. And yeah, like this, we're not at euphoria yet. Euphoria happens when the bears are just weeping and everyone is rushing in because markets only go up. People get wiser over time, but I doubt they're that wise. So yeah, we're gonna see this little puppy get all the way up, a lot higher than it is today. It's gonna grind up to here and then sell to some level, and then probably end up at around 610, 620. I mean, we could just draw a fib and get a guesstimate of what's going on. I'm not like an amazing technician, but it's not like, you don't got to be a genius to do this stuff. So yeah, it's around that level, 615, 610, just depends on kind of where you draw it. That's just like a guess or whatever. So I think we're basically going to grind up here, and this is where everyone is going to get FOMO and rush in. They're going to poke it up a little bit further, and then they sell their longs, and they use that cash to sell it short. And that's when the real party can begin. I think they're going to get SPY below, 550 or whatever. They really do need a reason to do it. They can't just sell willy-nilly. So there's got to be a good reason to sell it. And we'll find one, like there'll be a war or a rumor of war. Something will happen that'll give them the excuse that they're looking for to sell it. But until that happens, it's a grind higher. So yeah, basically I'm looking for whatever is going to reinflate. I basically missed a bunch of trades because I got liquidated on August 5th. So still rebuilding from that, maybe about halfway recovered, or infinitely not recovered if you consider the gains I would be enjoying had that one event not happened. But that's how it goes in trading. I mean, literally, like the whole game is so manipulated. It's so rigged. It's crazy. And if you're anyone who's anyone, you're fucked. You're so fucked. Like, they're going to fuck you for sure. They can just watch. First of all, everybody knows this kind of stuff. They front run all these orders or whatever. But like, they can target individual people. Like, people think markets can't be manipulated. No, they're the most manipulated. They've spent decades building tools to manipulate them better. Like, it's the most manipulated thing there is. And the Federal Reserve, they're part of the game. Like, all of the numbers that come out in these job reports, fucking hilarious. They're always revised to fit one. Basically, whoever is the enemy, we're going to liquidate them. And then after they get liquidated, that's when we're going to, do the real move or whatever. And they're just always trying to play that game. They want to stop out the shorts and then bring it down. Then they want to stop out the longs and then bring it up. They do it all the time. And so it's really hard to, I mean, you can just set it and forget it if you're a fucking boomer or whatever. I don't know. You could just set it and forget it if you're That's not what we're doing on my channel. On my channel, we're using margin, we're using options, we're using leverage, and we're going to figure this shit out. And I've said that since the beginning, because that's what the big boys do, and we want to play with them. And it takes a lot to be able to play with them. So yeah, I guess that's my thoughts on markets. What would I do if I was trying to like participate in this upside? We kind of missed it a little bit. I mean, you could buy every dip in Nvidia. That's what they're doing. We could just look and see that they're doing that. Let's go back to Nvidia. I mean, look at that. It's incredible premium coming in. It's $500 million. That's not normal. That's not normal at all. And so they wouldn't just be buying this if they didn't know something, like they know something. And even if they don't know anything, this is the type of order that's going to actually move the market, because as it gets closer to the expiry period, that's in the money. They're going to have to come up with those shares somehow.